Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Forge. Last episode we've been dominating the battlefield. We checked the challenges tab and right now we still need to win 3 more matches before we can get to a challenge. Which I'm not looking forward to it anyways because I don't really like challenges. But anyways, we destroyed Baron Sengir. And yeah, we made sure to absolutely dominate the field. So let's play again. Let's play again with a random opponent. What's our quest deck like? We're at 57 cards. Can we add some more cards? Let's add this is a green deck, so we are not interested in any other colors. Let's add green cards and green cards only. We have Joven's Ferrets, which is a new card, but I'm not particularly interested in that. We also had Carapace, which does target creature gets +0/+2, and for 0 mana, what? Sacrifice Carapace to regenerate creature Carapace enchants. I don't know what that means, honestly. Let's play around a bit. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. It's Pollen, not that interested in that. What do we want? Creatures with flying cannot attack you or planeswalkers you control. At the beginning of your end step, create a 5/5 green worm creature token. That doesn't sound that bad. But uncage the Menagerie sorcery. Search your library for up to X creature cards with different names that each have converted mana cost X. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. Not that great. Creator Sandworm. Can we add more Sifter Sandworms to our deck? I don't know if I want that though. Let's we've got 24 creatures and only 9 spell cards. Let's see if we can add more spell cards. Let's deselect lands and let's deselect creatures and let's leave on only enchantments. Planeswalkers is fine. Instants and sorceries. Now, which one would I rather add to my deck? Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. You may remove a -1/-1 counter from it. Sure, let's add 3 of these to get up to 60 cards. And now we're at 60 cards again, so now I'm satisfied. So with these cards in our hand, our green deck is pretty much complete. So let's battle a random opponent again. I don't like this hand at all. Let's mulligan. I don't like this hand either. Why do we get such bad hands? Give me something better. I really don't like this. But let's keep this one hand. We're playing against Aaron the Relentless. Let's see what we can do about that. He summons a Roterotopter, which is a 0/2 flying creature with the ability of for 2 mana do +1/+0 until the end of turn. You cannot spend more than 4 mana in this way each turn. That's interesting. Let's end our turn. he uses that to bring his Roterotopter up to 1/2, and now he's attacking me with it. We cannot do anything just yet, so let's end our turn. He does that again to bring his Roterotopter up to 1/2 again, but now it's back to 0/2. Let's summon a Query Hauler to start... no, let's summon a Giant Spider to be able to block him, because I need Giant Spider's reach ability to be able to stop his flying ability, so that I may block him. He summoned an Anaba Bodyguard, which is a 2/3 bodyguard creature with first strike. Okay. Let's summon a Query Hauler to have something to attack him with. Query Hauler is a 4/3 camel creature which has the ability of when Query Hauler enters the battlefield, for each kind of counter on target permanent, put another counter of that kind on it or remove one from it. There's no particular counters which I'm interested in adding or removing from the field. In fact, there's no counter on the field at all, so that ability will go unused. Let's move on. He summons another Anaba Bodyguard, which is annoying. Let's summon another Giant Spider. And let's end our turn. He summons another Anaba Bodyguard. Let's put a Cartouche of Strength on our Query Hauler. Cartouche of Strength is an aura cartouche which does enchant creature you control. When Cartouche of Strength enters the battlefield, you may have enchanted creature fight target creature an opponent controls, in which each will deal damage equal to its power to the other. An enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has trample. So let's do that with our Query Hauler. And let's now have our Query Hauler attack his Rotero. Actually, no, let's have it destroy one of his Anaba Bodyguards. Oh, he also has a creature called Anaba Shaman, which is a 2/2 Minotaur creature which has for 1 red mana and tapping. Anaba Shaman deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Okay. Interesting. Let's move on now. He summons an Aeron the Relentless, which is a 5/2 legend creature which has Aeron the Relentless can attack the turn it comes into play on your side. So basically it has a haste. And for 3 red mana, regenerate. Okay. Let's summon a Thriving Rhino, which is a 2/3 Rhino creature which does when Thriving Rhino enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy counters. Whenever Thriving Rhino attacks, you may pay 2 energy counters. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on it, just because we can. So he attacks us with his Aeron the Relentless. And I definitely want to stop him from doing damage to us. So I can block him with Query Hauler, but that will make my Query Hauler die. Because Aeron the Relentless has 5 power and my Query Hauler has only 4 life. So blocking him would kill my Query Hauler. But that would also be enough to make my Query Hauler completely destroy Aeron the Relentless, because my Query Hauler has 5 power and his Aeron the Relentless has only 2 toughness. Now the issue with that is that Aeron the Relentless has a regenerate ability for 3 red mana, and since he has like 5 red mana untapped on his side of the field, he can use that ability to regenerate Aeron the Relentless, which means even that though Aeron the Relentless should die this turn, it will survive. So what I will do is I will still block him, but I will also cast Shed Weakness to give my Query Hauler +2/+2 until the end of turn. So So let's do that. So that my query hauler will survive the battle. So Aaron the Relentless did indeed do 5 damage to my query hauler, and my query hauler should have killed Aaron the Relentless, but he used his ability to completely regenerate Aaron the Relentless. So Aaron the Relentless did not die, but my query hauler still died somehow. I am not entirely sure how. He used the Anaba Shaman to deal 1 damage to query hauler, but how did he... Aaron the... Okay. So, he used Anaba Shaman's ability to do 1 damage to my creatures. Okay. That makes sense. Let's use Ambuscade to give our Thriving Rhino more power. And to destroy his creature card. And now let's attack him with our Thriving Rhino. Yes, I will pay the 2 energy counters to give my Thriving Rhino +1/+1. And now let's attack. It summons another Aaron the Relentless, which is annoying. Let's attack him with our Thriving Rhino. And now let's use Ambuscade again to destroy his Aaron the Relentless a second time. I think it's a different copy of the same card, which is annoying. How does he keep summoning Aaron the Relentless? I don't get it. Does he have that many copies of it in his hand? Let's summon a Honored Hydra. And now let's attack him with Thriving Rhino once again. He will block me with Anaba Shaman and Anaba Bodyguard, and I will... you know what? Let's destroy his Anaba Bodyguard first. He will not attack me, but he will summon Jovan, which is a 3/3 legend creature, which... for 3 red mana and tapping, destroy target non-creature artifact. That's an annoying ability. Let's give our Honored Hydra Gift of Growth to have it get +4/+4 until the end of turn. And now let's use our Honored Hydra to attack him. So he will block with his Roterotopter. And since Honored Hydra has Trample, I can transfer the remaining of my damage to him. So he's down to 5 health right now. He summons Serrated Spears to give -1/-1 counters to my Honored Hydra, which is annoying. Let's attack him again with our Honored Hydra. He will block me with his... Aaron the Relentless and his Anaba Shaman. Let's target his Anaba Shaman because his Aaron the Relentless can be regenerated this turn. We did some damage to him, but not that much. He cast Anzerin Ruins, which is choose a target creature type. Creatures of that type do not untap during their controller's untap phase. So he chose my spider type so that I won't be able to untap it, which is annoying. But it is what it is. He summoned an Ebony Rhino, which is a 4/3 creature. God damn it, I cannot do anything because I don't have any cards on my side of the field. God damn it, that was a terrible match. Let's play again. Oh, I'm pretty pissed at this. I'm really pissed at the way I died last turn. Like, that was a really cheap way of dying. He summoned a Roterotopter again, so we're starting out on a clean slate again. On a new duel. Let's see what we can do with this. So let's end turn. He will attack us with his Roterotopter. Let's summon a Feral Prowler, which is a 1/left free cat creature, with the ability of when Feral Prowler dies, draw a card. Let's summon a Thriving Rhino at this point, which is a 2/left free Rhino creature with when Thriving Rhino enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy counters, and whenever Thriving Rhino attacks, you may pay 2 energy counters. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Let's attack him with our Feral Prowler. He will block us with his Roterotopter. He summons an Anaba Shaman. Let's have our... let's summon Cartouche of Strength and attach it to our Thriving Rhino. To give our Thriving Rhino +1/+1, and let's have it destroy his Roterotopter. And now we can basically Alpha Strike him. He will block, but that won't do him much good. He summons an Aaron the Relentless again, which is terrible. That's really terrible. Let's give... actually, let's not do anything. Let's end our turn for now. He will attack us with Aaron the Relentless, and I will block him with our Feral Prowler and with our Thriving Rhino. So he will have to choose which one he destroys. And just to be sure he doesn't destroy any of our good creatures, let's... actually, no, never mind. Let's leave it like this. So he did destroy our creature, which is annoying. Let's cast card... no, let's attack him with our Feral Prowler. He will attack me with both of his creatures, which is unfortunate. Let's summon Shefen Monitor, shall we? Because we're in a really bad spot right now, and we have to... yeah, we have to defend ourselves with our Shefen Monitor to block him, which was quite unfortunate. Let's summon a Sifter Worm. And yeah, let's wait for Bramblewave Behemoth. So Sifter Worm has the ability of Scry Free, which allowed me to rearrange the top 3 cards of my deck. And also it healed me for a little bit. Let's use Shed Weakness to give our Sifter Worm a little boost for itself. And now let's also... can we summon Bramblewave Behemoth? Yes, we can. Let's also summon Bramblewave Behemoth, and now let's attack him with our Sifter Worm. He summons Jovan, which is a 3/3 legend creature, which has for free red mana and tapping destroy target non-creature artifact. That's terrible. Let's yeah, let's give Gift of Strength to our Bramblewave Behemoth and have him attack his Ebony Rhino, shall we? And let's also give Gift of Growth to our Sifter Worm. And now let's Alpha Strike him. So now he tries to block me with his Anaba Shaman and Aaron the Relentless cards for against my Sifter Worm. So I will first target Anaba Shaman. That makes sense. And now let's do... yeah, that's enough to completely destroy him. We won. That was nice. So we won one round, he won another round. We removed an Anaba bodyguard from his deck. Let's go again. And finally, this is the last match to decide who will win and who will lose. Because the stakes are so high, I will mulligan because I don't like this starting hand. This is a bit better, I will accept this. Okay, I will keep this hand, yes. This is a fine hand to start with. He will summon an Anaba Ancestor, which is a 1/1 ghost creature, which has target Minotaur gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. Okay. Why not? Let's summon a Ronas the Indomitable, which is a 5/5 god creature, which has Death Touch and Indestructible, but which has Ronas the Indomitable cannot attack nor block unless you control another creature with power of 4 or greater, which we do not have at this point in time. So we cannot use this to do anything to him. He summons Serrated Arrows, which is an artifact creature, which does when Serrated Arrows comes into play, put 3 arrowhead counters on it, and during your upkeep, bury Serrated Arrows if there are no arrowhead counters on it, and for 1 mana of any kind, remove an arrowhead counter from Serrated Arrows to put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. That's annoying. Let's summon Query Howler to have a 4/3 camel creature on our side of the field. We will use this to remove the -1/-1 counters from Ronas the Indomitable, and now we will have our Ronas the Indomitable attack him. He summons an Aaron the Relentless, which is annoying. Let's use an Ambuscade to remove his Aaron the Relentless. And now let's just Alpha Strike him. We're doing significant damage to him. He casts an Iron Claw Curse, which is an enchant creature effect, which does target creature gets -0/-1. That creature cannot be assigned to block any creature with power greater than or equal to the toughness of the creature Iron Claw Curse enchants. Okay. Now, since we cannot do anything, let's cast Shed of Darkness to remove the -1/-1 counters on Ronas the Indomitable. And now let's, or at least one -1/-1 counter, and now let's attack him with everything that we have. He is getting quite impatient, it seems, but we are in full control of the field, so that's nice. Let's cast another Shed of Darkness on Ronas the Indomitable to remove the final -1/-1 counter from it. And now let's just Alpha Strike him. He will have to block us with Ronas the Relentless, but that won't do him much good. We just won. So we won the Roterotopter, which is a 0/2 flying creature, which costs 1 mana of any kind to summon, and which has the effect of, for 2 mana, give it +1/+0 until the end of turn. You cannot spend more than 4 mana in this way each turn. And we also got a Koskun, some other stuff. Okay, that's nice. Okay, that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to get in touch with me, I have a Mastodon account as well as a Matrix room that you can join if you want to get to contact me. Details of which you can find in the description of this video. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.